Hello and welcome all to Crack It with CK. Today the topic is multiplication of algebraic expressions. So let us straight dive in. In multiplication of algebraic expressions, first we'll begin with multiplication of terms. Let us straight jump into the steps that we're going to use. Okay. Step 1, deal with the signs. Okay. Same signs I've written here. Same signs, you will write a positive sign. Same signs, these are the same signs. Positive you will write. Different signs, one is positive, one is negative, you will write a minus sign. That's all. You have to deal with the signs in this manner. Okay, after that you have to just multiply the numerals over here. Whatever is the numerals, like minus 6 into minus 5, 6 5s are 30. Straight away you will have to multiply over there. Next is add up all the like variables. So how we have to do it. Let's move to the examples. First step is deal with the signs. Okay, first deal with the signs. So this is positive, then the numerals, 3 5s are 15 x square. The next one, first deal with the signs. Negative and negative is positive. There are no numbers to be dealt with. How many total x's are there? 2. And how many y's? Just 1. Guys, total number of x's means what I'm saying. In all the terms, you have to just add up all the number of x's that are there, 1 and 2. So x square. Y only 1. Okay, so only y. The next one, first we will deal with the number. So it is negative. 3 2s are 6. How many a's are there in all? 3 a's are there. And b 2. This is your final answer. Next one. One is negative and positive. So it's going to be negative. Deal with the numbers. 20. 4 5 is 20. How many x's are there? X cube, y cube. This is all in multiplication of monomials. Monomials. I hope you know what are monomials and binomials. Please look at algebraic concepts which we have done before. Unlike terms can be multiplied, because in addition and subtraction we do not deal with unlike terms, right? We have to leave it as it is. But in multiplication there is no such thing that you cannot multiply the unlike terms. Okay, we can go ahead with it. Now what if there are 3 terms, guys? Okay, just the signs. Suppose we're going to deal with the signs. I'll tell you a trick. Now if there are 3 terms, okay, for example, let's say they have asked us to do 3x square y into negative 2y into negative 1. This is the multiplication that we're supposed to do. So let me tell you how we are going to deal with the signs. A plus signs you can completely ignore, because in the final answer, even if you write plus or you don't write plus, it means positive. So let us deal with the negative signs. 2 negatives become 1 positive, we know that, because minus into minus is plus. So what are we going to do is just cancel out the minus signs in pairs. If everything gets cancelled like even number, that means the final sign is going to be positive. If you're cancelling 2 negative and 1 negative remains, which doesn't have a partner to be cancelled off with, then the final negative sign will remain. I think you'll understand better when I tell you. Okay, see, look here. This and this is positive. This positive and negative will be negative. If you keep thinking about this, like, for very large sums, it's going to be confusing. That's what I'm saying. 2 plus signs and 1 minus sign. Plus sign, so we have to ignore. In this minus sign, we don't have another minus sign to cancel it off and make it positive. So the minus sign remains. And the next one, tell me what will happen. Cancel. Okay, plus sign we are going to ignore. Minus and minus becomes plus. This minus sign remains. So negative. Next one. Cancel off becomes plus. Cancel this off becomes plus. So the final thing is going to be positive. Okay, look at how many numbers they have given us together. Negative and negative cancels. 1 remains, so our minus sign remains. Oh, let us deal with the digits also over here. There are numbers also. What are we going to do to it? Just multiply them. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Negative 12. So we deal with the signs separately and then we just multiply the numerals without bothering whether it is negative or positive. The last one, first deal with the signs, then with the numerals. Negative, negative will go away. This will also go away. Final answer will be plus, and we'll have to multiply everything. 5 into 1, 5. 5 2s are 10. 10 3s are 30. So here I have given you the signs of obviously numeral coefficient, which is these numbers, and then the variables which we are supposed to add up now. Negative, negative, first sign positive, then the numerals 8 ones are 8. How many total number of x's in both the terms? 3. X raised to the power 3 or x cube, and y is just 1. Done. Next one. Now over you see I'm purposely giving you all this, like in multiplication, you know what they can do. They will just put one term in the bracket and one term outside the bracket. Then they will term the first term in the bracket and next outside the bracket. Everything means the same thing. Here they have put all the three terms in the bracket. So if they are separating one term from another with a bracket, that means you're supposed to multiply. Also they can use this dot method, like 6ab dot 2bc means you're supposed to multiply them together. Okay, now here these are three terms, they have to be multiplied. One is suddenly in the bracket. Mostly they put the negative parts in the bracket, but still you shouldn't be bothered much with that. Quickly, let us just do this now. How we're going to do? First, let us deal with the signs. Here it is positive and negative. Positive and negative, guys, is negative sign. We have dealt with the sign. Then with the numbers 6 and 3. 6 3s are 18. Then total number of A. 1 is here and there are 2 here. So total 3. A cube or A raised to the power 3. And total number of B is just 2. This is your final answer. Next one, deal with the signs. Negative and positive. Which signs I'm looking at? Negative of this and positive of this. Negative. The sign will be negative because they are different. 6 2s are 12. How many A's in all? 2 over here and 1 over here. So A raised to the power 3 or A cube. B, 2 are there. And X only 1. Next one. Deal with the signs first. Negative and negative will go away, become positive. This doesn't have a partner to be cancelled off with, so this remains negative. Numbers, there are no numbers. It is minus 1a into minus 1a into minus 1a. 1 into 1 into 1 is anyway 1. We don't have to write it anyway. And how many a's are there total? So you either write negative 1a cube or negative a cube, means the same thing. We have done this in the algebraic concepts of algebra in the previous video. Please check this out if you're confused with all this. Okay, next one, first deal with the signs. 1 2 3, these three terms we have to multiply together. Minus and minus has become plus. This minus and remains, so negative. The final answer is going to be negative. Deal with the numbers. Which are the numbers? 10, 2 and 1. 10 2s is 20. Then deal with the letters. How many m's are there? 1, 2 and here 2. So total 4. M raised to the power 4. Then how many n's? 2 and 2. 4. N raised to the power 4. Is it clear now? The last one. First deal with the signs. Both are positive. So plus 6 2s are 12. A, how many A's are there? Only 1 A, 2 B and 1 C. Okay, now the next one is multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. Means this is a monomial, and mind you, this is by the word by. Okay, means multiply this by this. So please don't think that these are your terms and don't mess up with it. This is a binomial because it has two terms with a plus sign in between. So let us see how we have to do this one. Whenever we have to multiply a monomial with a binomial, mind you, the two terms of the binomial have to be multiplied with this, like this. So first you will multiply this with the first term, then you will multiply this full thing with the second term. Okay, first deal with the signs. Positive 8, positive 3. This one I'm multiplying with this first. So positive and positive is positive. 8 3s are 24. How many total x's in these two terms? 3. And how many y's? Just 1. This is the word by, the preposition. For heaven's sake, please don't get confused with this. Multiply this by this. Okay. Now again deal with the signs. Plus 8 and plus 2. Now what are we doing? We're going to do this with this. First we finished this with this. Now we will do this with this. 8 2s are 16, positive 16. How many x's? 2 y2. Now now the multiplication part is over. Now this has become addition, but they are unlike terms, so we cannot add. So the answer is that much. Next one. First, what are we going to do? Multiply this with this. Forget about this full thing. First only multiply these two. Then forget this and multiply these two. Okay, so that's how the steps are going to be. First deal with the signs. Negative 3, positive 6. Negative. First negative. 3 6 are 18. Total number of m, 2. 1n. We are done with the first part. Now we will multiply this with this. Mind your signs. Negative and negative becomes positive. The numbers 3 2s are 6. Then the letters m, 1m only, and 2n's and all. Okay, now what they have done is the monomial is over here and the binomial is over here. So if you want to rearrange it, it is fine because it becomes more comfortable. So I'm first going to replace 6a, I will put here first, negative 6a, and then a square b minus 2a. It's not necessary to do this, but then I prefer it this way. Now what are we going to do? First this with this, then this with this. Negative and positive. Negative of negative 6 and positive of positive 8. Minus 6 8s are 48. The number of a's in the two terms total cube. Number of b is just 1. Now the next is we have to do this and this. First deal with the signs. Positive 6 2s are 12. A square. Part. Multiplication of a binomial with a binomial, guys. This is very, very important. So the three ways in which they can ask you these kind of sums is find the product, which means multiplication, expand, because we are going to expand this like how we did over here, or multiply. So all this means you have to do this, what I'm showing you, okay? Okay, in this, what are you going to remember, guys? It's pretty easy. First, we will multiply this 3a with this full thing. Then, plus 2 again with this full thing. Over. So, let us first do that step. Over means the first step is over. Okay, so first we begin with 3a, 2a minus 1, plus 2, 2a minus 1. What have I done here, guys? This 2a minus 1 is coming twice, fully, without any change anywhere. Okay, 2a minus 1. And this I have split into this. One is here and the other part is here. Mind you, you have to bring this along with the sign, otherwise things can go terribly wrong. Now what do we do? Multiply this with this and this with this. Done. Then this with this and this with this, like how we did monomial and binomial before. So 3 and 2, 3 2s are 6. Total number of a is 2. Then I'm going to do 3a and minus 1. So negative 3a, positive 4a, negative 2. You understood what I did here? First I did this. Then I multiplied this with this and I got this. Then I multiplied this with this and this with this. Now you have to look for like terms. If at all there are any like terms we need. Okay, one thing is very important. The minute they say multiplication, okay, they are going to ask us to multiply or whatever. The minute you have finished opening up this bracket now guys, when this has happened, the multiplication part is over. Now we are doing the integer and the addition and subtraction, the same thing that used to apply for that. So even though this is a multiplication sum, our step of multiplication gets over here. The minute we have put this, the brackets are gone. Now what do we have to do? Place all the like terms together. How many like terms are there? These two are like terms which can be added or subtracted. These and this are unlike, so they remain as it is. This is 2, it looks like Z to me. It's 2, right? Yeah. So 6a square will remain as it is. This alike, negative 3 positive, 4 is plus 1a minus 2. One more we will do. 6a, 2a minus 3, minus 2, 2a minus 3. Positive is positive. 6 2s are 12a square. Positive and negative. Negative 18a. This is negative 2 and positive 2. So negative 4a. Which is the last part that we are supposed to do? This with this. So negative and negative is positive 6. So 12a square minus, okay, 18 minus 18 minus 4 is minus 22a plus 6. We cannot do anything further to this because they all are unlike terms. A more trickier part I've given now. Okay, we know the steps. 6x square y. Copy the second full bracket. Copy the remaining of the first bracket. Again the full second bracket. Oh, positive and positive, the sign is positive. 6 1 is 6. The number of x's. Be very, very careful over here, guys. Though. Okay, 6 5s are 30. X square y minus 2axy square minus 10a. Now, are there any like terms over here? X cube, y cube, x square, y, x, y square? No. So you leave the answer as it is. This is your final answer. Nothing can be added or subtracted because all are unlike terms. Okay, some textbooks have suggested this FOIL method. F stands for first, O is for outer, I is for inner, and L is for last. Let us see how we go about that. F, O, I, L. F is the first. So which is first over here? First, so this and this. First of both the expressions I mean to say, okay? First. Outer of these together. Outer means this and this along with the signs. I is inner, inner, inner along with the signs. Last, this last of each. I don't know whether you will want to do this, but I'm quickly finishing it off. First is 7 2s is 14a square. O, outer, 7a 3b plus 21ab. Inner, negative b and 2a. Negative 2ab. Last, negative b and minus 3b square. These are the like terms. 14a square plus 21 minus 2. We have to subtract and write the sign of the greater number. Minus 3b square. If you will do the same thing by expanding the brackets, you know, like first and then this full thing, you have to get the same answer, guys. Come on, you want to try this on your own? I'll help you because you have to do the try later on. Okay, 6, oh sorry. 6 2 is 12, a square, first, outer, minus 18a inner minus 4a last plus 6. Okay, first outer. Now I want you to try these on your own. Quickly take a screenshot. That F O I L. F is the first. So which is first of you? First, so this and this. First of both the expressions I mean to say, okay? First. Outer of these together. Outer means this and this along with the signs. I is inner. Inner, inner along with the signs. Last. This, last of each. I don't know whether you will want to do this, but I'm quickly finishing it off. First is 7 2s is 14a square. O, outer. 7a 3b plus 21ab. Inner. Negative b and 2a. Negative 2ab. Last. Negative b and minus 3b square. These are the like terms. 14a square plus 21 minus 2, we have to subtract and write the sign of the greater number, minus 3b square. If you will do the same thing by expanding the brackets, like first and then this full thing, you have to get the same answer, guys. Come on, you want to try this on your own? I'll help you because you have to do the try later on. Okay, 6, 6 to the is 12a square. First, outer minus 18a, inner minus 4a, last plus 6. Okay, first outer, inner, last. Like terms. That's it. Now this is what I want you to try on your own. Okay, and I'm putting up the answers. Find the product of the terms first, straight away the signs. Okay, negative, numbers, 3 2s are 6, and all the variables. How many total number of x's? X raised to the power 5. Y, oh, y also raised to the power 5. Nice. Next one, expand. Expand means one is monomial with the binomial. So how do we do? This with this and this with this. Sign, numeral, variables. First sign, negative 12p cube. Signs, negative and negative is positive. 3 2s are 6p square. That's it. Because they are unlike terms now, we stop here. Okay, let us do this by FOIL, guys, and this by the normal expansion traditional method. 3x, 2x plus 3 minus 2, 2x plus 3. Faster. 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. Like terms. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. Done. FOIL. The first of both. 3a raised to the power 3. Oh my god. Okay, outer. negative 2a square, inner, negative 12a, last, positive 8. I like this part. Oh, there are no like terms at all, so the sum is over here. Why there are no like terms, guys? This has a cube, a square, a, and just a numeral. So that's it in this video today. I hope you have understood multiplication of algebraic expressions. I will very soon upload a video of division also. Thanks for staying till the end. Goodbye.